everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Mango's Mobile Madness, where we try out games we haven't before for some stupid reason. And I don't know what my stupid reason is for this game, because it's stylistically one of the most interesting and actually favorites that I've seen in terms of the voice acting, the music, and just the general the feeling. It gives you chills when you play this game. So we are, of course, talking about SINoALICE. I think that's how you say the name, and we are looking at Alice herself right now. This video is sponsored by SINoALICE, so if you want to download this game and try it out with me in the link description below for free on Android and iOS, absolutely flippin' free, definitely worth a shot. And if you like this type of story, style, and music, you will definitely love this game. So as we go through the video, you'll see hints of it here and there, and you'll know that you need to download. So the thing we're going to show off today, and this is a tester account they gave me to show off content that's not in the game yet, so that's why some things might not load here, if you're wondering. But we're talking about the act of reality here, and let me read you a couple lines from it. It says, "Reality is a living hell, a world of senseless, oppressive suffering and nothing more. Nothing soothes the pain. It retreats to the darkness of one's heart and only grows. Nothing had to be lost, if only they had noticed sooner. But it was too late for that. The sins they bear are too heavy for this world, so they faded away into the shadows of this ugly city." Oh lordy. So if that's the type of thing you enjoy, and trust me, you need to play with music, get those headphones on, you're gonna love this. So the thing specifically that came with the act of reality is a ton of new story, specifically for Alice, Red Riding Hood, Dorothy, and the Little Mermaid, some of which we may or may not be pulling for in a second. As I said, this is a account they gave to me to explore the new areas. First off, I kind of want to show you the style revolving around this game. It's very dark, it's very edgy, is that the right word? But like in a good way. Some of the story is just beautifully voice acted in Japanese, of course, not in English, which kind of adds to the intenseness, I think. And let's just do a summon. We're just going to start with summons, and it's not going to matter much on this account because I don't get to keep it, but I want to do the summons because of the style. It's got one of the coolest summoning areas ever, and we are on a test server, like I said, so anytime you see like a little glitch on the screen, that's just the test server. So we're going to do a Grimoire pull, do an 11 pull here. We can see the banner units, and we can go like this. We have a ton of them. First off, listen to the music. I love this. And they give you a 10 pull when you're starting this game. You get a 10 pull right off the bat. You can start with basically whoever you want, so don't worry about that. You can just re-roll it right off the bat 3 seconds into the game. It's so easy. So we've got this little rope here, and we can pull it down. Not enough goodies, give me more rares. It's more than enough, stop whining. And knocks her out, comes back with another SR or higher. So that is super cool to me. I just love the style, and the whole game is like this. It's really heavily focused on style. So we're gonna open all here. You pull for weapons, and some of the weapons do unlock characters as well. It's kind of weird, or classes, I should say. For example, on my main, I unlocked a breaker for my Cinderella on the account I'm playing right now. And we're gonna do one more because there's another animation too from this, and I kind of want to unlock a character or something just to show you what it looks like. So this time again, we'll pull it down. Almost nothing there. We want more rares. Fine, I guess I can give you more rares. Boom. I love it. I love it. I honestly think this is my favorite summoning system, at least summoning animations I've seen in a game. Another S. Another S. One more. Okay, one more. I'm gonna do all of these, by the way. Not Not on here, even though I don't get to keep it. I'm doing all these pulls. They're so much fun to do. I could just gacha pull all day long. Funny, when I was doing this on my main, I get like 4 at once. Ah, sane animation. Oh, yes, we have. We can't give them more than this. Have you lost your mind? Judo chop. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Pulling some weapons. S rank. S. Wow, the bad luck. Okay, okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. So let's go into the story here. We can actually look at our characters. I'm not even sure what we have here. So let's take a look at our gear. We can create a new set here. These are the ones we have currently. This one is looking fine and dandy. Who is this? This is starts with a K. Kaguya? I was right. I know my stuff. But let's go into the story. And we are going to be jumping into the Act of Reason right now. And I hope this has Act of Reality, sorry. I hope this has like a cool of a story as it does at the start of the game. So a new chapter has been unlocked. By the way, you have to play this with music as well. We're going to jump into Little Mermaid because I want to see her story. So her insatiable thirst made her writhe. She reached the final stop in her suffocating reality. Were those tears of joy in her cheeks? Or were they tears of sorrow? So, judging from that, you can kind of get an idea of the style for this game. Red Riding Hood is, by the time she came to, the girl was surrounded by a world stained blood red. A chain of crimes, an inescapable spiral of hatred. Who will lift the curtain on her tragedy? And Dorothy here? Did I choose to be alone, or was I ostracized by the world? I can find out if I return to the past. And from what I've seen, the general idea is all these characters are working to get back at their authors. So Alice says a stuffy classroom in a corner of Tokyo. That was where she lived. This suffocating reality was just like hell to this girl, yet she still held out her hand toward the light within. So I pulled it down and his head fell off and a lot of rares came out. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was just doing these without recording and it happened. So what did we get? Did we get anything special for that? All S's. Where's the SRs? Hey! This is what I was going for. I swear, this was not planned. I was just trying to get the Red Riding Hood unlocked so I could show you the story for it. Because you get like extra story with the characters. So like I said, if you pull specific weapons, you can unlock different types for different characters. So now what we can do... That's so funny. That's so awesome. We can go back here. We can go to select an act. Act of Reality. I think we were already there, but we can go again. Red Riding Hood, and we can go to chapter 1 and we'll throw her in her group. I might have already had a version of Red Riding Hood, but I wanted the new version. Okay? I wanted the new version. So okay, so now we can go into the Red Riding Hood area here. We can switch over to our gear set, which we just made for her. Hit start here and we get a little bit of story. A lot of them have this intro with text with
boom, boom.
oh my god.
飲食店の青いポリバケツ。そこから溢れた生ゴミ。小さなネズミがゴミを覆うビニール袋を食い破り、蝶のような中身を漁っている。それはどこにでもあるジメジメとした歓楽街の裏路地の風景。差し込む毒々しい光に照らされて、ゴミの中に少女が倒れている。彼女が見るのは夢かうつつか。
Beautiful. Beautiful and disturbing. I didn't want to interrupt it. I turned up the sound. I hope you can hear that loud enough. But this game is built around stuff like this. This is the type of thing, if you like this ambiance, if you like this style, you're gonna love this. So let's actually do battle, I guess. Okay, so we've got Red Riding Hood in the thing. We're actually on auto now. So we've got a bunch of friends here, and we're actually gonna slaughter this. So the middle one here is Red Riding Hood, and you could use your weapons at the bottom. We'll take it off auto, and you can use the weapons here, and it uses like that special ability. So that's why characters don't matter as much here. What equipment you give them kind of matters a little bit more. And we also have summons we can do. I don't know what this one is. Hina, Dishonest Retainer. We can pull her out. Cool. And we'll go back to auto. I believe the bottom one is Snow White. The top one is Alice. The middle left is... Is that Mermaid or is that Kaguya? I'm not sure. Okay. So a little slow on DPS. I didn't level up anything. Battles are usually pretty fast from when I do it. But we can see the general flow of combat. I don't manual when I played. I always autoed. I don't know strategy well enough yet for it. I just kind of like to watch the pretty things kicking butt. And the cool thing I found is when you start a new account, it automatically gives you friends to use. So you kind of get a carry early game. There was never a stage I got like stuck on because I had buddies automatically I could get some help with. And we'll see what the boss is like here in a second as well. And the boss here. Oh god, music's still blaring. It's a salesman. Domine.
Nani?
Nani? I'm sorry, I'm ruining the voice. I'm gonna put on auto. Shall we find out together? This is gonna take a bit when you don't upgrade your gear. So I'm sitting here jamming out to this music, and I look at the emotes down there, and this is about how I feel right now. Hell yeah! The music is bopping. Hey, that's a cool one too. Oh, that's me, that's me, that's me. But this is actually how I feel with how low my damage is. Where is it, where is it, where is it? Where is it? There, this is how I feel with how low my damage is right now. It's gonna take a bit. Okay, so I wanted to dip out of there and try out Alice now, just to show you that every single character has this sort of story, and it's every time too. Like, it's not just a one-time thing. Oops, that's not the one I wanted to use. I want to use her, so we're gonna try out Alice now. And I believe this Alice is one you can choose at the very start of the game. She wore a uniform and she stood on the edge at the top of a skyscraper. Wow. It's too intense. It's too intense. You'll be okay, Alice.
塊のような音となって街を包み込んでいる。少女に気づく者は誰もいない。誰もが自分のことに執着し、誰もが他人のことに無関心だから。
I cared about you.
誰かに呼ばれた気がして。
I care about them
少女は
all.
目を閉じる。
Oh my god, that's so sad.
そこに広がってるのは。
That's so sad. That's too sad for me. I can't handle it. Okay, so let's take a look at the individual characters and kind of how you can individualize them to your own liking and playstyle. Each one of them plays a little bit differently depending on the weapon, and each one can be different types of units. Like, for example, the Kaguya, Princess Kaguya here is a sorcerer right now. but she can also do a bunch of other things. You can use an instrument, a tome, an artifact, or the staff. There's terms for each of those special classes. I don't remember them, but there are terms. I know my Cinderella, like I said, when I did pull her weapon, I could turn her into a breaker, and you get a ton of options too without gacha again, so don't worry about that. As for the equipment here, each one of these does like individual things with a little bit of stats. There's also story even with a lot of the weapons, which is just super cool to me. And you can equip them all and use all of these weapon skills in battle. It's really easy too. If you don't want to like pay attention, you can just hit strongest, hit OK, and equips recommended gear. Armor is something I have not tried yet. Honestly, I don't have any armor. I didn't have any on my main account yet, so it must have been a later thing. And this is the nightmare we have currently, Fina, the dishonest retainer. We can see what she does here. If click on that, and it's just really cool looking. There's super big variations in that sort of thing as well, depending on your play style. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here. I'm gonna play a little bit on my own account because I don't get to keep this one, and I'm gonna try to be getting Little Mermaid on my main account just because I like her backstory. She's an office worker who killed her adulterous lover and work manager, and I just want to see what that plays out by, because that's pretty cool. Anyways, again, if you want to play this game, download in the link description below for free on iOS and Android, and join with me for this incredible experience. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye, everybody.